I was really grateful for Arts for LA's programs to act as a space for mentorship and guided practice. My name is Sots Whitmore. My pronouns are they, them, theirs. I am a performer, creative, educator, and producer, and I'm an alumni of the ELA Protege program, the Emerging Arts Leaders program, and the ACTIVATE Delegates program. I'm a member of the class of 2020, so when I graduated, the live performing arts industry was kind of dead in the water, and that was a confusing time to enter the world with my degree. So I was really grateful for Arts for LA's programs to act as a space for mentorship and guided practice. I spent a year away from California during quarantine, so when I came back around 2021 to 22, the Emerging Arts Leaders program was a really awesome way for me to get practice producing for the first time. While I was studying with them, I got the chance to put on a couple of community events of different natures. I got some practice as a speaker, and this type of thing has become a larger and larger part of my general practice since I took the program. I've had the pleasure of meeting so many amazing creatives based in Greater LA through Arts for LA's network, whether it's been my comrades from the programs that I've been in, whether it's been the attendees of the events that I helped put together. I had the pleasure of speaking at the State of the Arts Summit in 2022, and I met some really amazing folks at that space. I always notice when I see someone is a part of the Arts for LA community. That for me is a really good sign. In 2022, when I did the Activate Emerging Arts Leaders program, we were producing these virtual events, and we were trying to think about the subjects that artists most needed to get information about and the format that we could present that in. And something that I felt was really cool that happened in this program is we basically designed a new event format that we called office hours. So we did this twice. We did 2 office hours events. The first, we found 4 professionals that had 4 very different areas of expertise, and we basically set up a Zoom session where each person was given a breakout room to be their office, and we let people move between the space to ask them questions. And you could sit in any office and listen in on the conversation happening there and move between topics. And then the second session, we did a money-focused one, and we made each room about a specific financial topic. So one was like about grant writing, one about fundraising and campaigns, things like that. I actually had the pleasure of being a speaker at one of these events. I spoke on professional development from your portfolio's lens and how to make like a really solid portfolio and present your work well. So that was a fantastic experience, and those events were really successful. I came to those first programs in 2020 and 2022 as an artist that was really looking, just hungry to learn, hungry to become more skilled, more capable producing artist and an arts leader. And this year, when I was thinking about Activate Delegates, I felt really called to be in that space because of what's going on in the country right now. I serve my community from a lot of lenses. I'm very big on grassroots movements. I'm really big on community care. But what this space offered that I didn't have already was a way to learn about working with people above the ground level, people working in actual public policy. This was such a valuable gateway to learning about policy advocacy. Arts advocacy is definitely something that really matters to me, but I'm also a trans person, I'm a disabled person. I care deeply about all of the marginalized communities in our city, like the unhoused, like the undocumented. And so I felt like this was a really great way for me to learn the skills I would need to advocate on a larger level for policy, but using this program structure and the platform of the arts as something I know really well and I care about already to gain those skills. In 2020, I was assigned a mentor through the Protege program. My mentor was Ryan Hennessy, who's a visual artist based here in West Hollywood, and at the time was the marketing director for Princess Cruises. And I had asked to be paired with Ryan because when I graduated, I still felt like I had more to learn, and I really felt called to learn about the things that I knew were my weak points. So I decided to focus on marketing, since that was an area that at that time I was pretty inexperienced in, and something that Ryan had to offer. And over the course of 6 months or so, I got to work with Ryan and gain all of these skills and learn about it. And that summer, I was preparing to move back from Milwaukee to LA as quarantine came down to a close. And I asked Ryan if he would drive across the country with me to help me move back home. And he said yes. And so what we did is he flew out to Milwaukee. I picked him up from the airport there, packed up my whole life into my car, and we did a 5-day road trip from Milwaukee back to LA. And since Ryan was working on a project that had gotten a grant in WeHo, doing a performance piece, walking around as Rainbow Jesus, I got to take pictures of Ryan across the country in his Rainbow Jesus fit, and then those became a part of his marketing campaign. Something that I think is really cool is in 2020, I truly was out of my depth with marketing and felt like it was something I had so much to learn about. And now today, in 2025, I am a professional marketer. I work in comms. What an amazing professional growth journey I started with Arts for LA. Now that I've been in and out of the Arts for LA scene for 5 years or so, I've come to really know and respect the community of people that do this work and the work that they're doing. It's been so fantastic to watch it grow into a really formal arts advocacy movement. I think the Arts for LA team is doing incredibly important work, and I'm always happy to be in proximity to it.